Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. So, this is Kim coming to you live today, and I want to introduce you to one of my business partner. She's also an IT professional, just like me, residing in Ontario, Canada, and also have one daughter. So, kind of relate to her so much because she's pretty similar to me. So, I want to introduce Urwashi to my Go Live today. She's one of my favorite guests. So, Urwashi, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure, Kim. Hi, everyone. My name is Urwashi. I'm originally from Pune, India, and currently living in Ontario, Canada, with my husband and a teenage daughter. I am also a IT professional like Kim, and doing this digital business for past 3 years.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you've been in the business a little bit longer than me.
How long have
Yeah.
you been in this business?
Almost a year and a half now.
Oh, nice! Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I really like it. So, you know that we are IT people, right? Like we are very, very busy in our, full-time job because sometimes we have, deadlines to meet and we have to work extra hours. So, how did you kind of decide, how did what did motivate you to really take on this additional workload of a business since our IT job is really demanding already?
Right, right. I know it's really demanding, and uh, we don't have time apart from our like full-time job. But basically, what happened in few years ago, um, we were living in US. Um, I would say from 2010 to 2017, we were living in US, and then we moved to Canada. So it's been like more than 15 years we are out of India now. And during this entire time, we both, like my husband and I, both work in IT. And because of the project, or because of the type of work we had to stay away from each other for almost 2.5 years. And when we come from, like, we are immigrants, so we come from our country, we leave everything, we are away from our families, and we come here to earn money and settle down and save some money for our retirement or education. In that race, somewhere I was missing my family. I was forced to stay away from my family, and that something broke me from inside. And when we moved to Canada, I got new job, because I quit my job in US and I came and joined my husband here. And then COVID started, and then we got our PR, we got our home. And that's the time I thought that I should have a backup plan, because we don't have job security. Also, if I want to leave my job for my family, then I should be able to do that. That way I will have extra source of income. So that's the reason I was thinking about something doing apart from my job, so that anytime I can leave my job, I can go back to India or whatever I want to do. Basically, I wanted to live life on my own terms. And that's how I found this business from social media during COVID. And yes, that was the reason. So there are multiple reasons behind starting this business. But yes, my main why was my family. I wanted to stay close to my family, my husband and my daughter. So I started this business.
Are you still working from home right now in your IT full-time job, or you have to
Yeah.
go back to the office?
No, no,
Okay.
no. I work full time from home, because my job, like my client is in USA, so I work from home.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah, that's make it much more easy to kind of manage our full-time job and this business at the same time, right?
Yeah, yeah. So because I'm saving some time on like travel, so that you can say I'm spending that time on my business. Yeah.
Right, right.
What about
Yeah,
you, Tim? You have to go to
yeah,
work.
it's kind of similar. Why? Actually, before the COVID, I have to go to the office every day, right? And I work
Hmm.
usually in downtown, actually midtown, like in the North York area. And I went there for so long, like so many years until COVID hit. So I choose to work from home, and since then, I just work from home, right? And then during COVID, I saw this business, but I didn't really get into it because I already have another online business that I'm running on the side, which is more product, handmade product based. So I didn't really thought about doing this business until I got laid off last year. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
when the written calls comes up, right? And then I'm like, okay, so what should I do, right? Because I'm out of job, and depending on um the EI and things like that is not going to be enough for our
yeah,
family of three, right? And my daughter now, she's at university, and she's study away from home, so that's another kind of big expense that I have to worry about, right?
yeah,
So, and then I was thinking again, oh, I saw this business. Why not starting another business which is online, but I don't have to deal with product anymore, but I'm dealing with people, right? So that's where I am now. And I run it as a side hustle, just like you, because over time I want to build it, and when I'm up to a certain level that I feel like I can quit my full time job and do this business, full time from home,
yeah,
on my own schedule. That's where I want to go, and yeah, that's, and then obviously retire early as well, right? Because we are at the age where like the company is not really hiring experienced people. They want cheap labor, right? So they rather hire new graduates. They are more up to date, they are faster, they are smarter, whatever the reason. So it's harder. I just felt it's harder for me to find another job.
yeah,
I'm not, it's not easy as 20 years ago.
yeah, yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah.
And they
So
say, right, it's like cure, like prevention is better than cure. So sometimes people just wait for getting laid off, and then they think that okay, now they want to do something, and when they start something new, it's they they realize that it's too late. So this is the right time. You should, create multiple income streams, so that if one, like your plan A goes south, then you have plan B. That's how it works. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, I did not take that at the very beginning. That's one of my regret, because if I start 2 years ago during COVID time, I might be retired by now, right? Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's
No,
part of
but
life, so we
you
just have
you
to move on. It's never
yeah,
too
you
late.
started. You took step. That is very important, and you are doing it consistently. That is going to be great, and you're already seeing success. So that's great. Yeah.
Exactly. So, actually, like when you just started, obviously you're going to face a lot of challenge, right? Like nobody comes in with a lot of experience in marketing, in business, in social medias, right? So, what were some of the initial challenge that you have faced balancing your full-time IT job while building this side business? And how do
Yeah.
you overcome them?
Yeah. So first of all, like sometimes people think that we are from IT, so we can do this job. We need technical knowledge, but it has nothing to do. Our IT career is nothing to do with this business, because this business is totally different. And this is digital marketing business, and you have to deal with social media platforms, and which I have zero knowledge. When I found this business, before that I used to use social media only for scrolling purpose. I was not at all active on social media, and digital marketing is something totally new to me. I had no business experience I had never done any kind of small, medium, large level business. I was always in my job, and also, like I said, I didn't have any knowledge about social media. Also, so I was not sure if I will be able to do this business. I had that doubt on myself first, but when I did the research, then I knew that okay, there is a video based step by step user friendly training, and with that help we can set up our business, and there is a global community support. So there will be people, a lot of people helping me during my journey, my mentor, my coach. So these were like challenges, I would say. I was not sure if I will be able to do this or not. But with the help of training and proper guidance, I was able to set up my business. And now it's been like more than 3 years. I have been doing this business consistently, and yeah, I have grown my company. Now I'm a certified business coach as well. So I guide people with like more leadership qualities and strong knowledge about the business. Yeah.
Wow, that's really, really like I think everyone is kind of facing the same challenge, right? Similar
Yeah.
challenge actually. And because we have the IT background, so it's a little bit easier for us to kind of follow the training and kind of set up the business as compared to other people. But I mean, this business is pretty much for everyone. Like you don't really need like experience, you don't need tech skills to be able to start it. And especially you don't need to be very fluent in English as well because, we have different community, we have different culture, groups of people in different culture, and we work together just to, build it up. And then even the training is now in our mother tongue. I don't know about you're speaking Hindi, right?
Yeah, I
Urwashi?
speak Hindi, so we have, thanks to AI in our business as well, we have so much automation built for us, and most of the heavy lifting is done by our automation system for us. So we don't have to worry. Like you said, we have different languages, training available in different languages. We have people from different origins, backgrounds, professions. So we don't need to worry much about starting or setting up the business. It's very easy to follow steps.
Right, right. I mean, it's a video base and then it's very easy to follow. And the training it's both visual, like the wordings, everything you can translate into your own language or the audio part too. So, like if you want, I can kind of speak Hindi to you as well, right? Because
Yeah.
we are using AI to kind of switch
Yeah.
the language, which is pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now talking about your long-term goals, right? So what will be your long-term goal for this side hustle business? Are you like eventually wants to replace your career, like your IT career with this business, or you want to run it in parallel? So what's your long-term goal?
Yeah, I am seeing that I can balance both at the same time. Like we always say that you can keep working and run this business as a side hustle. So this is my side hustle, and I want to keep working till I can in my IT job. And if I feel that okay, I want to retire, then I will take decision that time. But I want to have that flexibility to choose what I want to do. So that's the plan in long term. Also, I want to continue my career as well as the business, because like we say in this business, we don't need a lot of time to work on. We can easily handle our job and do this business also. Like I hardly work 2 to 3 hours in a day on this business, and I can manage this. But I'm thinking that I can still manage, and as long as I can manage, I want to continue with my job as well.
Well, but over time, when your business is growing bigger and bigger, and you have to mentor a lot or coaching a lot of people, then it's going to be hard for you to kind of juggle two jobs together, right?
Yeah, I mean, see, we always say that this business has potential to cross, surpass your current salary. And I have that goal to, reach that stage where I'm crossing my annual salary. Because in IT we obviously get good salary. So that stage when it comes, then definitely I'm going to think about quitting my job and full time working on this business. But yeah, that's the plan. I haven't decided anything yet, but we'll see how it comes. And like you said, yeah, if business is growing and more people joining, and they need my help, definitely I will have to spend more and more time in my business. So definitely I'll have to think about it. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, for me, like I just because the thing is because my health is not the same as before anymore, so I just want to have a lot of time to focus on my health and obviously to spend more time with my family. So that's why as soon as I cross my, salary of an IT salary, then I definitely quit my job and do this business full time. Because I cannot like keep focusing on both or three business all at the same time because it's harder, right? Like you better focus on one and then make it you know much better, like growing as much as you can
Yeah.
instead of having like spread out your focus on different things, right?
Right. Right. That's what. As long as you can manage, if you are not having like stressful time, then you can do it like both together. But if you feel that okay, your business is growing more and it's earning more than your job, then definitely I would say you should switch full time to your business. Yeah.
Right. And the one of the benefit of this business that I really really like is I just did my tax like 2 years 2 days ago, right? Just filling up the tax. And then before, like as we know, like IT job is pretty good pay, and I usually end up paying tax because I didn't have a business to back me up or anything like that. So I end up having to pay tax to the government. But because of this business, I end up having like getting back the tax, which I really love because it's quite a lot, and you can kind of expense a lot of things for this business, right? Even your phone bills, even your, the space that you use in your home just to make it as an office. Or if you go and buy a new laptop, for example, you can claim it as business expense, right? Which I did.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was so amazing to get all those tax back just because of this business.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have to pay tax. I don't know about you. I guess it's going to be the same, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's same for me as well. So since we are in Canada and we are full time professionals, so we get T4A, and I also claim everything whatever I can, and in this business, and because of that, we are getting returns, good returns also. So it is helpful for taxation as well. So we proudly say that we are 100% legitimate and taxable business owners. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. And that's also one of the factor why I joined because I want to make sure that this business is legitimate before I move forward, right?
Right. Yes. That's very important to, check and do your due diligence before getting into anything, because sometimes, people just say that they don't trust any online opportunities, but we are giving you resources to do your research, and then you take your informed decision. We are not asking you to just jump into something unknown, right? Yeah.
Right. Even when I first joined a year and a half ago, like I really didn't. I was very paranoid. I was very skeptical. Like especially us, like we don't want to get spam or scam, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I start, go into like I pay the membership and then I went inside and I knew about the product, the company, and all those. I even went to the headquarter in Toronto, the headquarter of the company, just to make sure that this is a legitimate company. It's physical, like the location is really there. And I even walked in and talked to the people in the company just to make sure that this is legitimate. I did up to that point. Like people just one pay, go and but I did the extra step because I want to make sure that if I commit to something, this has to be a long term commitment, and
Mhm.
I want to make sure that this is a legitimate because otherwise I have to deal with a lot of trouble later on, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
that,
yeah,
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 nice.
yep. And I guess we're about 20 minutes now. Thanks so much, Washi, for coming to my Go Live today and be one of my guests. And just to kind of finish off this Go Live, I just wonder if you have any advice that you would give to other IT professionals just like us who might be considering starting this side hustle, but still on the fence.
Yeah, I would say they should see what's inside. If they are really looking for, a side hustle or a plan B or backup plan or job security, or for whatever reason, they should go and check this business out. Um, Everything involves risk, but if you don't take that risk, you will not understand what is on the other side. And in our business, if you want to check out something, there is a 30-day trial period with no risk, zero risk, guarantee. And you can check our business model in detail during those 30 days. And that is your research time. You can do your research. You can get into our Facebook private groups, where you will learn about business owners who are in this business for 7 8 years, and they are successful, their income claims, how they are earning, what is this business. All the frequently asked questions are answered in those groups. So you can join those groups. You can watch our webinar, which happens every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. EST. Those are completely free, and replays are also available. So you can go to Kim's or my website and register with your name and email address, and then you will receive an email with your personal link to watch the webinar, either for Tuesday or Thursday, depending on your time and preferences. So I would say do all this research. You can talk to us, and then you take the decision. So I would say you take that first step. That is important.
Right. And I just want to emphasize on the 30 days money back guarantee, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't really risk anything because you just have to pay that membership fee. You have that 30 days to explore and do your own research. And if you think that this business is not for you after doing all these and knowing the business from A to Z, then you just have to tell us and we just refund you back
Correct.
100%, right? So
Yeah.
there's nothing, and on the other side, if you look on the other side, you are able to learn another business model. So when you kind of see again this type of business, you know already what it is about.
Right.
So there's nothing to worry about, right? And there's no question asked. If you want refund, we're going to refund you. But who knows? It might be a good opportunity for you to change your life, to make your life better, and to have extra income to support your family, to be able to retire early, to be able to quit your job. There's a lot of benefits. So I guess it's, you know give that chance to yourself, explore, and yeah, you never know, it might be another door for you.
Absolutely.
Cool. Thank you very much, Uwashi, to spend the evening with me today. Just to, chit chat, and I know that you're going to be having some going to some. Are you coming to the convention? Yes, right.
Yes, yes,
We
I'm
have a
coming
business in the convention on
to
June in
June. Yeah,
California.
yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to meet you there, and I hope that you're going to meet around somewhere in Toronto as well. The next
Sure.
gathering, I will
Yeah,
not
yeah, we
be
have a meetup coming up, right? I think in
right,
July we are going to have it, so we'll
right.
definitely meet. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure about that one if I can go because there's just so many things that I need to like get over during summer, and then we are traveling here and there
Okay.
as well. So we'll see. We'll figure out.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we'll meet in convention
Yes.
at the
Otherwise,
end.
we will meet in convention. Okay. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Enjoy
your
the evening.
evening. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye, everyone.